In 1 second, I just want to make sure that we are live. I have to go. 1 second. Okay.
Yes, you are. You're here.
All right, Shabbat Shalom. For those who don't know, this is our 5th grade Shara Shabbat, so they are leading just about everything. With the exception of the pop song as the penultimate song of the service. All right, which you'll understand. All right, we're going to go right to Romamu on page 12. We're going to invite Orly and Elise. Page 12. Pop over. Page 13, Miss Morla David. Noah. Page 15, Lecha Dodi, you're joined by Miriam and Isaiah. First two and last two verses. May God comfort you with all the mourners of Zion and Jerusalem. We may be seated. Actually, no, stay standing up. We're a little bit of cuts today, so we're going right to page 22 for the Barachu. And we call upon, well, Miriam, you stay up, and Emma, you come up. What else goes down? 22. Silently. Amen. Yasher Koach. Coming on up is Isaiah, Asher, Elise, and Judah. Page 24. Page 25. Continue silently. Bottom of page 29. Yasher Koach. call up Emma, Isaiah, and Zach. On page 32. Page 33. This time, let me follow me. All the students over here. Sukkot Shlomecha, Baruch Atah Adonai, Havarei Sukkot Shalom Aleinu, V'Kol Am Yisrael V'Al Yerushalayim. We rise for Vishamru, and the whole class comes up. Amen. Baruch remain standing for the Chatzi Kaddish, led by Isaiah, Elise, and Judah. All right, silent Amidah, pages 37 through 49. Oh, say shalom, Bimrama. Oh, say shalom, Bimrama. Uyase, 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 shalom. Uyase, 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 shalom. Uyase, 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 shalom. Amen. 1, 2, 3, 4. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Bimrama. Oh, say shalom. page 53, Kaddish Shalem, we call upon Orly and Asher. Amen.
Vita Darvita Levita Lashmed Kudisha Lamin Kobrachata Vashirata Shishbechata Venechamata Dami Ramiama Vimaru Amen. Tikavot Slotavanabo Tikvandico Israel Kadama Bahondi Vishmaya Vimaru Amen. Hishar Min Shemaya Vechayil Levil Ko Israel Vimaru Amen. Oh say Shalom B'Ramav V'Yaseh Shalom Amen. Israel,
well done, and well done for all of you. Taylor, congratulations. You taught them very well this year. They know a lot of prayers very well.
They do, that they do.
Very impressive. You should
Are we
feel
going
really
to
good.
talk now about
Yes.
other things?
And now you're going to talk Torah with us.
Yes. Yay. No more prayers. Yes, after we're done with this presentation stuff. Okay, so the Torah portion for this week is Emor. I teach this class on both Tuesdays and Thursdays. On Thursdays, you've been hearing what they learn, which is prayer. On Tuesdays, we've been learning a lot of other things, including holidays and bits and pieces of Torah as we went. The Torah portion for this week includes chapter 23 in Leviticus, which actually talks about all of the biblical holidays that we are required to celebrate and commemorate. And each of the students has taken on one of these holidays. We are a smaller class. Not everything in this chapter will be covered today, but some of it will be. So Asher, you're first. He reads the very first part of this chapter.
Mine is about the Sabbath. God spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to the Israelite people and say to them, these are my fixed times, the fixed times of God, that you shall proclaim as sacred occasions. On 6 days work may be done, but on the seventh day there shall be a Sabbath of complete rest, a sacred occasion. You shall do no work. It shall be a Sabbath of God throughout your settlements. These are the set times of God, the sacred occasions, which you shall celebrate each at its appointed time."
So, have a seat. Asher introduced us to why we are here tonight, which is celebrating Shabbat, which is the very first part of this chapter. It's talked about other places, of course, but this is the most concise presentation of commemorating Shabbat. Our next one we're going to talk about tonight is Rosh Hashanah, and Zach is going to read both the verses that talk about it and his comments.
Hello, we'll be talking about Rosh Hashanah. Here's the text from the Torah. God spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to the Israelite people thus. In the 7th month, on the first day of the month, you shall observe complete rest, a sacred occasion, commemorated with loud blasts. You shall not work at your occupation, and you shall bring an offering by fire to God." This means it's basically like Shabbos, but you have to it's rest, but you're also giving sacrifice. And the reason you eat apples and honey on this holiday is to commemorate the sweet New Year, and you blow the shofar to wake everybody up in the morning. I don't know why, you can do many other things, but that's how they do it in this holiday. And lastly, you put breadcrumbs into the water like a river, a lake. People do stones also to like throw away their sins. So.
Thank you, Seth.
Go on.
Okay. It is not talked about in chronological order in this section, so we're going to jump to Pesach at this point. And I'd like to invite Elise and Orly up, who will read us both from the text and then explain the poster that they have made about the holiday. You might want to stand in front so we can see the poster. Yes? No? You'll get a chance to look at
Why
these.
don't I help you hold it?
We can do that. Oh, and one more thing, you will get to see these posters during dinner because as you can tell, there's a lot of text on the poster and we're not going to have time to read every little bit of it. Go ahead.
In the first month, on the 14th day of the month, at twilight, there shall be a Passover offering to God.
And on the 15th day of that month, God's feast of unleavened bread, you shall eat unleavened bread for 7 days.
On the first day, you shall celebrate sacred occasion. You shall not work at your occupations.
7 days you shall make offerings by the fire to God. The 7th day shall be a sacred occasion. You shall not work at your occupation.
Yasher koach.
You want to explain what's on here?
In one of the first months, Nisan, there's a holiday called Passover, also known as Pesach.
During Passover, you can only eat unleavened bread and nothing else that rises.
On the first night, people would have a Seder.
Stuff on the Seder plate, we have matzah, chaloset, a shank bone, egg, parsley, horseradish, and an orange.
So the reason why we celebrate the holiday is because in Egypt, Pharaoh was making all the Jews work for him. And so Moses went to God, and God sent like 10 plagues to make the Pharaoh let them go. So before the Pharaoh could change his mind, all the Jews left. And while they were leaving, they were making some bread, but they didn't have enough time to make it to let it rise. So they baked it without it rising, and that's why we have matzah.
We also have 4 cups of wine.
Is that your favorite part? Yasher koach.
We have the last holiday yet, but I hadn't taken this out. This is yours. And the most amount of text in this chapter is for the holiday of Sukkot. So we have 2 posters and 2 separate presentations for that. So you have text to read and you also have posters to talk about and a model.
Why don't you just put it right up there? There you go.
That's my model of the sukkah. Hey, mark on the 15th day of the 7th month, when you have gathered in yield of your land, you shall observe the festival of God to the last 7 days. A complete rest on the first day, a complete rest on the 8th day. On the first day. On the first day, you shall take the product of harder trees, branches, palm trees, and boughs of leafy trees and willows.
Bows.
Boughs of leafy trees and willows of the brook. And you shall rejoice before the eternal your God 7 days.
You shall live in booths 7 days. All citizens of Israel shall live in booths, in order that future generations may know that I made the Israelite people live in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I, the eternal your God.
Yasher koach. Explain what's here.
Yes.
Which Which one's first?
Isaiah.
Isaiah's first.
Sukkot is the festival of the fall harvest. You shake a lulav and etrog, and you sometimes sleep in a sukkah, which is the booty.
Okay. Mine.
I'll move over to the other side and you can turn this way. Like so.
Mine is Sukkot. Wow. You say to the Israelite people, on the 15th day of the 7th month, there shall be a feast of booths to God to the last 7 days. Also, because have 3 walls that you have to see the roof through, even if it rains. And it has to stand by itself, and it cannot be on top of a tree or under a tree. So it can't be a tree house. And it has to stand on its own, and it cannot be as small as your fist. You have to be able to get in it. And there's a lulav and that trunk that you shake. Yeah. Oh, and also this is my motto.
Yashiko.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Nice.
And those are the students who were here on Tuesdays to study about all of these holidays throughout the year.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hey.
I think this probably was Diana's 19th Shara Shabbat.
Wow.
She's retiring along with me, so we are very, very appreciative.
It's like that now. We're very blessed to have you for all these years.
Thank you, including your children. Were
Yes,
in
you
some
did.
of
Both
the
my
first
children.
classes
Both my
I
children
taught.
were in there. Absolutely. So easier. All right. Yeah, it was easier after. Yeah, exactly. They were rough. Okay, we're going to now turn to page 55 and rise for the Kiddush. We call upon Asher and Miriam. All right, we go ahead and find your parent or grandparent, or if they're with you, and go stand next to them for a moment. And we're gonna bless our children. Yisumcha Elohim k'Ephraim v'chi Menashe, Yisimech Elohim k'Sar Rivka Rachel v'Leah, Yivarecha Adonai v'yishimerecha, Neka, Yisa Adonai v'na'ach elecha, Yasem lecha shalom. May God bless you and keep you. May God's face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May God lift the divine face toward you and grant you peace.
Amen.
273, just the blessing part of the Omer. We have today is a nice round number that we're counting for the Omer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu todav v'tzivanu al shmirat ha'omer hayom shloshim yom shehem hayom shlosha v'esrim yom shehem. No, that's wrong too. Hayom shlosha yom shehem arba ashvuot u'shnei yamim la'omer. Today begins the 30th day of the Omer. Okay, so we're getting close. And we now remain standing for the Aleinu, and we call upon Elise, Miriam, Emma, and Asher. And yet decide. It's very important to say the right choreography, not to do it, as you'll see. But all right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon ha'kol, la'teinu la'alev ze'er b'reishit, shelo asanu b'nodei ha'ratzon, velo samanu b'mishmor ha'adama, shelo samrokeinu kanem, v'go rokeinu v'cho ha'moran, v'anachnu korim, u'nishachavim u'modim, lifnei melech, malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu, she'eloheinu b'shamayim v'yosei haaretz, u'moshav yikaro b'shamayim mima'al, u'shrinatu zo, v'gavei kerubim, u'Eloheinu eino, emet makeinu efesulato, Rakatu v'torato, Yirata hayom v'hashirota, El levavecha. Ki Adonai hu ha'Elohim ha'shamayim ima'al, ve'al ha'aretz mitach eino. Torah Tanai Bloch, Leolam Va'ed, V'net we may be seated as we lovingly recall the memory of our departed relatives and friends whose yahrzeits we observe during the coming week. We're thinking especially tonight of Irene Ballant, David Baum, Leslie Berger, Lillian Brody, Helen Bromberg, James Kraft, Elaine Ehrenkranz, Clarice Akrish Fanning, Lily Fedora Gelfand, Vera Gertler, Betty Gittimer, Dorothy Goldberg, Annie Grutman, David Harris, Robert Hyman, Gussie Castles, Eunice Kelly, Olga Kjelsberg, Howard Levy, Samuel Lichtenstein, Francis Noor Omid, Alan Pressman, Gloria Reed, Arnold Rosenthal, Samuel Schecht, Bernard Schreiberg, Rebecca Schulman, Rose Schwartz, Bernard Senser, Charles Silverstein, Charles Silver, Gertrude Weiss, Manuel Wasserman, Sita Wittenberg, Pauline Zenkut, David Zelenzinger, and we are not quite yet in the Shiva of Roz Flichner, the sister of Marlene Dines, who will be buried this week. The memories of all been with us. We ask all those who are in mourning or observing your site, as well as anyone else who would choose to do so, to rise for the mourner's Kaddish this time. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah. Amen. V'yaman Yisrach Yerutei v'yamlit Malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'yedechol Beit Yisrael. V'agalav v'zman kariv v'yibru. Amen. Yehi Shemei Raham v'barach v'yalam v'yamaya. V'yarach v'yishtabach v'yahar v'yamaya. Remember the people you come to say touch will be a blessing to you always.
Amen.
Right, some announcements though. Challah immediately following for everybody but the 5th grade class. Move your own challah downstairs, and so you guys can go right there for your share of Shabbat. And tomorrow we have Vav Shabbat, so 6th graders will be leading most of the service. And let's see, we have Sunday night, we have Israel Music Spotlight with Libby at 7:30 p.m. here in the chapel. There is WDTBA hosting bingo at the Rotlinger Center on Wednesday at 1 p.m. See Stacy Margolin for details. Next Saturday is the bar mitzvah of Liam Geegan Jessel. So lots of exciting stuff. And Tuesday, May 12th, it is the last Beit Sefer with hot dog barbecue. Special, and we're gonna once again honor Susan Simon. And I do not have a third Mini Cooper for this one.
You know, Rabbi, I teach the kids for the Avot and the Devurah that there are 3 times that you say Baruch Atah Adonai, and you bow the first time, and you bow the second time. Anybody here remember what I say? Enough bowing.
But you do come back and bow twice under Modim and Achnullah. So, anyway. So we shall.
May 17th?
We shall. May 17th, the annual meeting, thank you, Garrett, which is via Zoom. Come, see what's been going on for the year, what we're going to next year, install the new board, approve the budget, all those things. So that's some exciting stuff.
It's my last hurrah.
It is, Garrett. We will honor Garrett and install the new president. So thank you, Garrett, for your service. All right, so we have the 2 closing songs. Now, if you're a regular, you understand this, that when someone significant dies in the music world, we honor them with one of their songs. Now, we want to find one that's sort of appropriate, and this one is, you will think isn't, but just give me a second. Okay, the name of the artist is Tony Wilson. He was the bass player and the songwriter for the band Hot Chocolate. Now, we're not doing You Sexy Thing, okay? We're doing another song that he wrote, but he didn't have, the Hot Chocolate he wrote it for Hot Chocolate, but theirs is not the most famous version. The most famous version is by a group called Stories, and the song is called Brother Louie. Now, some of you'll recognize it. If you watch the Louis C.K. show, it's like the theme song for that, so it seems like a silly song, and it's very vibrant and poppy and bright, but I want you to listen carefully to the lyrics, see if you can tell what it's about, because it's actually quite a serious song. And we'll ask you after, and after that we'll do the closing song which will be Hatikva with the 5th grade, which was chosen by the 5th grade. And a lot of you will recognize this song if you don't know what I'm talking about already. But listen to the lyrics, see if you can figure it out. She was black as the night. Louis was whiter than white. Danger, danger when you taste brown sugar. Louis fell in love overnight. Nothing bad, it was good. Louis had the best girl he could. When she took him home to meet her mama and papa, Louis knew just where he stood. Louis, 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 Louis. Louis, 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 Louis. Louis, 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 Louis. Louis, Louis, oh, gonna cry. There he stood in the night, knowing what's wrong from what's right. He took her home to meet his mama and papa. Man, he had a terrible fight. Louis nearly caused a scene, wishing it was all just a dream. Ain't no difference if you're black or white, brothers, well, you know what I mean. Louis, 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 you're gonna cry one more time. Louis, 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 you're gonna cry. Does anyone know what it's about? What do you think? Yes. It is about an interracial couple, and that song was from 1970. It was, I suspect that if more people knew what it was actually about,
I knew what it was.
you could tell that it would have, it may not have been quite as popular, but certainly some people knew. It's actually, if you think about it, if you don't think of the comic show, the Louis C.K. show, you think about what it's actually about. It's a powerful song, so we honor Tony Wilson, who put that song out into the world, member of the band Hot Chocolate. All right, please rise for Hatikva. Come on up, 5th graders.
We did.
Page 67, I think? 65? You guys know it? You don't need it? 65. 65. 65. You guys want to look? Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Our fabulous great class. We'll see you downstairs. Some of you in the back.
Wait. I just want to see what
I thought about
Oh my God.
Stories had the biggest hit, and that's the version that you hear. But